house. He has too many cars for me to name, probably like 10 to 15 Ferraris. I'm gonna be going over there right now to show you guys the brand new Ferrari 812 Superfast. I was over at Raymond's 2 days ago. I got to check it out a little bit, but I'm gonna be filming it for you guys today. And I don't know a bunch about cars and all the specs of all these cars, but I know a general basic idea. So I will see you guys when we get there. Pops, I love the pops. Alright guys, we made it to Raymond's. Sorry I look a little bit sweaty. It's super muggy out here, but just got here. Here's Raymond's Bentley right there. Continental convertible. I actually drove this thing before from Virginia Beach. Super nice. I love the interior. You don't see this that often in Bentleys with the red seats and the red steering wheel. Most steering wheels are actually black or tan. It looks ugly, but this one is a really, really nice spec. I love driving this car. Super comfortable. I had to bring my car, of course. And right here is the GTC 4 Lusso. This is a 4-seater Ferrari. It is the second version of the FF, which was also a 4-seater, but this one looks way better in my opinion, and it's much faster. He actually took this one on the drag strip, and I don't know how it did. I think the GTR beat it, and it's actually pretty comfortable, even in the back. So now I'm gonna be taking out the F12 and the brand new 812 Superfast for those of you that are here to see that car. So here's his garage. I'm gonna show you what he has in here right now. He has a bunch of other cars that are not here in the garage, but I will show you what is here right now. So here is the first one, the 812 Superfast. License plate iPool. One thing with Raymond, all of his cars, he has funny license plates on them. So this one is iPool. It's the 812 Superfast, brand new, has like 200 miles on it, I think. Here is the Dodge Viper ACR Black Stripe Edition, 1 of 5 or 1 of 10, something like that. I don't know the exact specs of this, but as you see, Money Ray. Probably not gonna bring this thing down today. And here is the F12 Berlinetta. This is also a V12. Want my number, this is a good one. And then up there is a 16N 430. That thing is super loud. So those are just the 4 cars he has here and then in his driveway. And he has other cars. He has like 5 other Ferraris, a ton of cars he has. So I'm gonna be starting these two up, the F12 and the 812 Superfast, so you guys can hear that. So let's go ahead and do that real quick. Here we go. Here's what the key looks like if any of you are wondering. The F12 actually has a different key. I'll show you guys that when we get there. But here it is, you know, has the 4 functions on there. Keep that in here. Foot on the brake, and then you just hold the start and stop button. Hear that V12? Now that is a cold start right there. That thing is so loud. Alright, now it's time for the F12 cold start. Here's the F12. Make sure you go follow Raymond on Instagram if you haven't already, raymond.f.n. He's letting me use these cars today to make this video. He's probably one of the youngest Ferrari collectors in the world, so make sure you go check him out on Instagram. This has like the classic Ferrari steering wheel. The GTC 4 Lusso and the 812 have a more modernized steering wheel, but I honestly prefer this one. So this is what the Ferrari key looks like. Just a classic Ferrari key. I really like the way this looks. Just super clean. You have the lock, unlock, the trunk on here, because this is a front engine, so it has a trunk. So for this car, all you have to do, you have the key, it has the ignition over here, putting the ignition, turn it all the way back, and then it's just the same thing, push the start button. Another great cold start, man. These V12s, so loud, but I love the sound of them. They sound amazing. So now let's just get out of there and let these warm up a little bit before I take them out here. They're finally a little bit warm, so we can take them out now. The 812 and the F12. So let's go ahead and hop here in the car. Back in the 812. As you can see on the odometer there, 208 miles. So this thing is practically brand new. And like I said, the steering wheel, as you can see, is a little bit smaller here compared to the F12. So I'm gonna back out this car real quick, and then I will see you in the F12. All right, we're back in the F12 now, and I'm gonna take this out. Now I just want to show you guys the Lusso real quick. So if you look back there, 4 seats, there's the 2 extra seats. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we took the F12 out, I took that out, I took the Lusso out. We took all the cars out of the driveway, the BMW, the Bentley, all those cars, we had to take them out of the driveway, and now we are actually gonna take the Viper out. I will get to comparing the F12 and the 812, don't worry about that, but for now, we're gonna check out the Viper.
I didn't think you'd do that. I put, instead of brake, I pressed gas on it.
a software update. But look at that manual transmission, the sauce burning my leg. Alright, so now all you've been waiting for, I'm gonna be going over the 812 Superfast brand new car. So I'm gonna be going here, driving around a little bit and giving you guys a little oversight of what exactly this car is. I'm in the Ferrari 812 Superfast right now. This is an 800 horsepower beast made by Ferrari. This is the successor to the Ferrari F12 Berlinetta that Raymond has over there. And I'll be going over that one also, you know, giving an overview of that car and what I think. But for now, we're gonna be taking this 812 out. So there you guys are right there on the GoPro. This is the better version of the F12. It's faster, more horsepower. Oh, there's Raymond and that. And so let's go ahead and head out for a drive real quick. I'll show more of the details once we head out. So this is actually my first time driving the 812. I've driven the F12, but never this car because Raymond has just gotten this one. And honestly, first impressions, super smooth. These things are race cars. They're meant to be driven fast on the track and, you know, doing crazy things. Here's Raymond and the GTC4 Lusso. I don't know what he's doing. I guess they're taking pictures with that car, but right now, I'm just driving through around with the 812. Like I said, 800 horsepower, and I'm not a crazy car guy, so I don't know all the technical specs of this thing. But as you can see, the front body lines are way more aggressive than the F12. You know, you see those front vents there. This is actually a front engine car. This is one of Ferrari's front engine vehicles that is super fast, 800 horsepower. I know Raymond drives the crap out of these things and takes them super fast, so I know he has a good time with these. These seats honestly feel super comfortable. I know these are bucket seats. They're meant for racing, but it honestly feels incredible, which you would think. Like my Porsche, those seats, they're nice, but they're not crazy comfortable. Honestly, this feels more comfortable than my Porsche. My Porsche's not like a super crazy race car. And I'm gonna show on the steering wheel, here are the modes. You know, you can take the tractions off, and here's race mode, sport mode, wet mode if it's raining, and I don't think you guys wanna drive these things in the rain because the power is so crazy. You know, you spin a ton, and I believe this car, the 812, has 4-wheel steering, and it has the front end lift, it has all that good stuff. We're about to go over a speed bump, and I don't think we're gonna scrape. No, we're good. And if you take a look at the back of the 812 Superfast, it is incredibly different from the F12 Berlinetta. It looks way more updated, way more modern, and overall, I just believe it looks a lot better. It looks more aggressive. It has sort of the same tail end as the GTC4 Lusso, and I really like the way that they did that. And I'm gonna be asking Raymond more questions about this car when he gets in my car and drives it around. Here's some kids right now, they probably think I'm Raymond, you know, driving around his car, but it's not Raymond. All right, guys, I was driving the 812 out here in Raymond's neighborhood. I ran into a few fans that follow me on YouTube. Which one of you started drop shipping?
I did.
How was it?
It's good. I've made a couple bucks off of it.
That's good. Like I said, guys, you guys know if you watch my videos, it takes time, you know, even if it's $10. How old are you?
14.
See, 14, that's super young. And, you know, you're getting started early, that's good. You will be successful one day if you keep at it. So I appreciate you watching my videos. Thank you, thank you. Thank you. Have a good one, guys. All right, so right there, we just ran into some fans in Raymond's neighborhood. That's pretty funny. I never expected that. You know, I rarely ever see fans in public, and here in Raymond's neighborhood, that's pretty surprising. That kid's 14, so shout out to you. I don't remember your name, I'm sorry. But thank you for watching my videos. You started drop shipping, you know, good luck with it. It takes time to become successful with it. But back to the 812. I don't know if you guys could tell from the footage right there, but it spun out a little bit. So now let's hop into the F12. Sorry guys, I don't know a ton about this car. I'm not able to provide all these super specifics. All right, we're in the 812 right now. I keep saying F12, but this is how you put it in neutral. Can't really show you guys that good. You pull both of the paddles, then you're in neutral there. And let me give you guys a quick rev. Put the windows down a little bit. How you like it?
Thing's nuts, man. That's crazy.
Okay, now we are in the Ferrari F12 Berlinetta. love the spec on this thing. As you can see here on the seats, the red stitching here and the red horse on the top of the seat there. We have the whole carbon fiber everywhere here where these controls are, down here. And by the way, this is for launch control if you don't know. And then auto, you know, you press that on and off if you want manual or you want auto. And here is just reverse. You have to press that to get into reverse. You know, you have your steering wheel here. As you saw on the 812, it's a little bit smaller. But on here, you know, you have your turn signals on here. You have the different modes. So the F12 Berlinetta, the interior is super clean. Everything's super nice leather with the red stitching in this color. I just love it. And the hood on these things are so long. It's a lot longer than you would think when you're in here. But now let's actually get on the road and start driving a little bit. And when you're in reverse, to get out of reverse, all you have to do is hit the right paddle, like you're upshifting, and it puts you back in auto or manual, whatever you want to be in, and you're ready to go. Now the F12, let's just start with the back. You see the back of it, it doesn't look as modern as the 812. If you saw in the 812, you know, the back end of that thing looks super nice, and you know, nothing wrong I can say about the F12. It's a beautiful, beautiful car. But the back of it just isn't good enough as the 812 Superfast. And I'm not gonna complain, it's a beautiful car, like I said, but it's just not as modern. But this is sort of like a classic Ferrari. I love the way it looks and just the shape of everything. The front engine, rear wheel drive, it's crazy. You know, you have trunk space if you need it. You know, the other Ferraris that are rear engine, you know, you have the front trunk. Like I have that on my Porsche, it's a mid-engine. So I have a front trunk and even a back trunk. So I have a lot of space in that thing. And just looking at the front of it, you know, it looks sort of like the 812, but the 812 has those vents there on the top of the hood that just make it look a lot more modern compared to what it was before. Looking at the lines of this thing, it's a beautiful car, front engine, the 812 versus the F12. So this car doesn't have as much horsepower as the 812. This one has around 700. So, you know, 100 horsepower is a big jump. And honestly, both of them are beautiful cars. They're both super powerful, super fast. And the 0 to 60 on the 812 is about 2.9 seconds, so right under 3. So that thing is super fast. It compares almost exactly to the F12 TDF. The F12 TDF is basically the modified version of the F12 Berlinetta. It looks more modern, looks more sleek, and it has a little bit more power. It is just as fast as the 812 Superfast. So now we're done driving in this car, and I'm actually gonna let Raymond take out my car for a drive since he's never driven my car and he drives all these fancy cars. I want him to see what it feels like to drive a $60,000 Porsche. So let's get into that car. All right guys, we're in the car with Raymond now. One of the world's youngest Ferrari collectors.
I used to be, I just became older.
Yeah.
I used to be.
Used to be. Still young though, a bunch of Ferraris. Let him drive my car. He actually is one of the reasons why I got this car instead of something else, because of Foreign Cars Italia, where I got the car. Have you ever driven a Cayman or Boxster?
Yeah, I have actually.
Yeah, you like them or not?
I drove the older one. The new, yeah, I like the new ones.
Yeah, this is brand new 2018.
You just don't get yourself in trouble, which I like to do. Is there a way I can find the GPS? Okay.
No, I don't have GPS in this.
Map.
No, I don't have it. I didn't get that option. Here we go. It's sort of scary, guys. I'm gonna drive my car. Fun car for the money you're paying, like it's not bad.
I'm like, I can't get up to speed. I'm like, okay, I'm not worried about traction. I know. And it's really fun. The exhaust sounds good. Like tenor to it. I'm very satisfied with this car. For the bang of $6,000.
Yeah, not bad. Like, let's say I didn't give any price points on the F12 and 812, but what is it?
About almost half a mil, like 4 in the fours.
So how much was the 812? Person I would like let him rip this car right now because he has experience, you know, driving Ferraris.
I do track, Porsche.
Yeah. He's driven a lot of fast cars, you know, taking them on rallies and all this stuff. Raymond just killed my car, driving it around. It's super hot, smells like brakes. And
that's normal. I did not bend the rotors or crack the rotors, so we're good. That means you're a good driver.
We're good. He drives his Bentley harder than he drove this thing. So
my Bentley's faster than this thing.
Yeah, right. You want to race?
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm down.
We can do it one day.
Yeah, we'll do it one day. We'll probably be making more videos in the summer, different stuff that you guys want to see. Make sure you guys go follow Raymond on Instagram. He's the one who owns all these cars. So that's gonna be it for this video, guys. Make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Peace.